Good morning. So something has happened that has potentially thrown a bit of a spanner in the works in terms of having an off season. I'll explain more later, but for now, we're back in training, baby. So it's like 5:45 and I need to get my butt to the beach for a beach sprint session, but daylight saving has happened now because we're in like autumn winter and it's pitch black, so I'm gonna have to do it with a head torch. So I don't know if you can see this, but I can see my breath. It is so cold, so I'm just doing my hamstring sweeps. But holy moly, I had to like put on my like hiking fleece because it's that fresh this morning. What the heck? But look at this. I haven't sprinted since nationals, but I've missed this. Like, amazing. Oh my goodness, we are rusty today. I love to say that I was just, intentionally taking it slow, and I was to a little extent, but I'm just feeling a bit slow at the moment because I haven't done these since NZ Nationals. But yeah, actually feels so good to be out here and sprinting again. Like, so good, you cannot imagine. It's freezing, like the sand is cold. What is this? I'm used to a summer sport, hey? But I'm sorry, that's just too beautiful. What the heck? I can get you through this when it hurts and it's bad, yeah. Don't ever feel like you're all alone when it's bad, yeah. Kia ora team, it is Wednesday and we have just had our first strength session in the new program. So basically, I thought that I wouldn't be able to compete internationally, just wouldn't have access, that kind of thing. However, there's a potential myself and my teammate might be able to compete at Aussie Nationals, which is so exciting. And honestly, like, we've got some big long-term goals, and to do those long-term goals we need exposure to international training and the international training style, and they race that in Aussie really well, and it's probably the best place to go for any of that. A few things have to fall into place and happen, but so not trying not to get our hopes up, but like, I am so excited about this and I want it so badly. So we probably won't know for a wee bit, and I want to prepare myself physically so that if we do get to pull the trigger and go across and compete at Aussie Nats, which will be in July, then I'm good to go and my teammate's good to go. And yeah, I want this so bad. You have no idea. So at the moment, training, no more structural balance, which I'll be honest, I'm not mad at, but definitely need to circle back to post potential Aussie Nats. And yeah, so we're doing 2 to 3 swim sessions, 2 sprint sessions, 2 gym sessions, and my teammate has the most badass job, but it does mean that she's away quite a bit. So it'll be like 1 to 3 or like 0 to 3 IB sessions. So max 10 sessions a week, but a couple of those are very dependent, and I'll have them some weeks and then I really won't have them others. But we're just trying to prepare ourselves the best we can in the time that we have, with the access to each other and boats that we have got. So yeah, we're trying not to get too excited, but I am really wanting this to happen. But yeah, 2 strength days in the gym is absolutely wild coming from me, and they are full body and we are hitting so many things. Like, I have F's. If you know, you know, but basically if you get a program from a coach, or if you're programming yourself and you're a coach and you kind of know what you're doing, or even if you kind of know what you're doing, you can like superset exercises or just have singular exercises, or like tricep, quad set, that kind of thing. And the order of the exercises is usually lined up with like with a letter. So your first exercises would be like A or A1, A2, A3, whatever you want to do. And I've got F's, A, B, C, D, E, F, like what the heck. But actually it's like a lot of compound movements. There's some really quick, fast movements. There's some horrible ones in there that are like 5-second eccentrics. But yeah, lots of compound, bang for the buck, just trying to maintain and remind my body how to move quickly. So yeah, anyway, I will see you for training tomorrow, which I believe starts off with a swim. I'm not allowed to touch this, okay? I'm not allowed to touch this. Hello. Low-key enjoying this a lot. I'll be wading through water like an absolute plonker. So we're pretending that the water's like up to the bottom of my cheeks. What am I doing? You got the canvas across, this is longer, and that gets tucked into the canvas. It's the best we got. There, not down here. Some of these habits are just so ingrained. And we're trying to reverse engineer them. or change them, and it's weird. But it's good, it's good. That doesn't work. You've got canvas here, Brittany. Stop touching that. Right. Lock in, Brittany. There and there. Grab that. Ooh. Not terrible, but not great. We'll take it. That's a sneak peek into a little bit of the skills and drills, but basically just jumping, getting my feet where they need to be. Love it. So in terms of adapting to international racing, obviously Court's got a lot on her plate in terms of the engine and how that functions, the boat, how that moves and how that feels. But then as a crewman, the main thing I have to adapt to is how I'm positioned in the boat. So coming down here on a night where maybe she's not available or we just don't have much daylight hours is actually going to be such a cool thing. So that was, yeah, sneak peek into one of the drills that I'll be doing for dryland training. And it's just kind of fun, like you're just jumping in a boat. And yeah, just basically reprogramming my brain as to where I need to land and what I need to hold on to, what I don't have access to. So it's gonna be fun. See you at the next training. Don't mind me, just doing my lunges, but can you see my breath? I can see my breath. It is freaking cold. We're even rocking the fleece and the puffer, and we bought slides because the sand, holy moly, it's so cold. So yeah, quick hack, just bring slides. If you're ever doing winter beach training, trust me, you want to stand on them in between your reps or in them. And anytime you're not running, I've got them on because holy moly, it is so cold, but how beautiful is that? Life is good. Right, quick update. Body is feeling a little bit sore, but good. And you're just adjusting to the stimulus again. At 45 degrees, yeah. But it's feeling so good to be back into routine and training. I have missed this even though it's been less than 2 months. Honestly. Basically, the sprint block that we're doing at the moment is all about acceleration. So we've got short accelerations, long accelerations, and the number of reps grow throughout the block. But this week it's just 6 of each, 5 meters and 15 meters. So let's get cracking. Guys, it's official. I'm the worst person at drawing lines. They're never straight. Like, what the heck? What is this? Doesn't match up with that one at all. Rookie. This is why we need Court here, because she's a bit better than I am. Or actually, any of the girls are better than I am, but that's okay. We just do an extra couple of centimeters, it's fine. Saturday morning training done and dusted, and believe it or not, that was my last training session for the week. Wild, I know. So Court and I aren't doing an IRB session this weekend. So I get to go out and enjoy the blue skies and the sunshine and just fill up my cup and yeah, active recovery. I've got run club tomorrow, but in season I just walk, so walk club. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It feels so good to be training with purpose again. Not that structural balance isn't. In fact, is a key part of being an athlete is rebuilding the tank, but I think I mentioned it in the national vlogs. Like, I finished NZ Nationals event, like I've still got more to give. I don't feel like it's done. Fingers crossed. It's so cool to have the potential opportunity to finish off what I feel like I started this year. And yeah, again, there's a lot of logistics, so we're just seeing how we can make this work and locking all the things in. But yeah, I really want to do this. And if Court and I want to like do what we've said we want to do long term, in terms of like potentially getting to the point where you know, repping New Zealand internationally, then we've got to get experience internationally. We've got to get exposure and adapt to all the little bits and bobs that are different between NZ racing and international. So watch this space. But again, we want to be prepped in case it happens, and it's looking like it will at this stage. So please, because I love this sport so much, and yeah, I want to be able to give it my all and have fun with it and be around people that absolutely love it too and just want to bring it all up. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.